If you clicked on this video, then chances are you're looking to start your own QuestTrade account. And in this video, I'm going to show you a quick step-by-step tutorial on how you can do that in just a few easy steps. So let's get straight into it. What's going on, you guys? If you're new to the channel, I'm Boundless Brad, and before we hop into the computer for our QuestTrade tutorial, I'm just going to list off 5 things you're going to want to have on hand for the application process. Now, the first thing you're going to want to have is your government issue photo ID, something with your address on it. A driver's license will work best. The second thing you're going to need is your employer information. You're going to want to have the address, your job title, position, all that kind of stuff if you don't have it memorized already. The third thing you're going to want to have is your social insurance number. The fourth thing we're going to want to have is our annual income or salary. If you have it memorized, it just needs to be an approximate number, not exact. If you don't have it memorized and you're not sure, you can look at your tax statement from the following year to get that number. And the fifth and final thing you're going to want to have is $1,000 in a cash account, which you will be able to transfer through online banking. Now that we have everything we need, let's hop into the computer and get started. All right, now that we're in the computer, I've pulled up questrade.com, which is the browser we're going to use to start the process in making our account. Now, I'll leave a link in the description of this video so you can just click on that and it'll bring you here and you can follow along. Now, once you're here, we're going to go ahead and click Open an Account. All right, now that's going to bring you to this page here where we can choose which type of account inside of our QuestTrade account that we're going to use to buy our stocks and whatnot. All right, now I'm not going to get into each one of these accounts individually. However, I will start by picking my favorite and the one I think most people are going to want to use. Now, tax-free savings account is by far the best option because any gains or dividend income you get inside of this account, you will not pay taxes on forever. It is limited to how much money you can put into it, but like I said, I'm not going to get too in depth on this account because that could be just a whole video on its own. Now, once we've clicked this, it's all green and highlighted here. We're going to go over to where it says Add Offer Code. I have an offer code you can use. I'm just going to put it in here. You can pause the video and copy it, or I'll leave it down in the description so you can just copy and paste and put it in. Once you apply this code, you'll be able to get up to $250 depending on how much you put into your brokerage account within that 90 days. I'll put up a graph on the screen here just so you can see the steps. Now, after that's all done, we're going to go ahead and fill this in real quick. We're going to put our first name here, last name, email address, and our phone number. Now, make sure this is a phone number you can receive texts on. That way they can verify your account by just sending you a code, and that's going to be the easiest way. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and create our user ID. Now, this can be anything you want, as long as it's not taken already on the platform. Can't have any spaces and whatnot. So just go ahead and pick something you'll remember, put a password in and put the same one below, and we'll go ahead and click continue. After that, it brings you to this page where it wants you to complete your profile, which is basically just setting up our account. So the personal one will just continue. It'll be the stuff we just filled in before will be added in. So you want to make sure that this is all exactly the same as what it is on your government issued ID. Your first name, your middle name, and then your surname or family name. Put your phone number, fill in your birthday, your marital status, and your address. The same address you have on your ID. When you got that all filled out, click done. I'm just gonna click save and finish later because I'll fill it out after. Now, your employment. Whatever you are, if you're employed, homemaker, retired, self-employed, student, unemployed, whatever it is, go ahead and click that. It's gonna show you the basic, which is employed. Put in your employer name, type of business, job title, and the phone number for your job. Then we're gonna put in the street number, street name, all that stuff. Now, these 3 questions, they're the same no matter what type of employment you pick. So we're just going ahead and fill those out. So once you've done all that, we'll press done, and we'll move on to the next step. All right. Now for the financial stuff, you're gonna want to have your annual income, like I said before. So we'll just go ballpark it, say you make $50,000 a year. And then we're gonna put our liquid assets. Now this is easy stuff to convert into cash. So if you have cash on hand, if you have any bonds or stocks or mutual funds, this is where you put this in here. And then this is more the difficult assets to convert into cash. Basically, what you think your stuff is worth. So your house, your vehicle, your whatever, right? So let's say, say you have a house that's worth $400,000. This is just an example. Obviously, if you don't have any of this stuff, you can just put zero. Now liabilities, this is how much you owe on a credit card, how much money you owe in loans, mortgages, lines of credit. You're gonna put that all in here. So let's say for your mortgage, you still owe $300,000, okay? So it just gives you kind of an average of your total net worth, and you can go ahead and click done. Now, citizenship, you're gonna click which country you were born in, probably Canada. Were you born in the US? You can put yes or no, whatever. Social insurance number, you wanna fill that out. You wanna hit confirm. They can use your SIN to ID you. Are you a tax resident of a jurisdiction other than Canada or the US? You can put yes or no, whatever applies to you. I will click no. I certify that all my tax residence information is complete, and anything that changes to notify QuestTrade within 30 days. So we'll go ahead and click OK. All right, so I'm just going to quickly fill all this stuff out accurately, and then we can move on to the next step when we're all together. Okay, now I've completed all that stuff, so we're on the same page. Once you make all those 4 boxes turn green, it'll go ahead and say complete with a check mark. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish setting up our tax-free savings account. All right, that's gonna pull us to this page. We're gonna go into our account details. Now, do you want to be able to trade options? Just go ahead and click yes. That gives you the option if you want to down the road. What the purpose of this account is, you're going to want probably to invest in this account. You can click all that apply to you or whatever. If you want all of them, you can do that. I'm just going to leave it as an investing account. And then you can put what your initial deposit will be for this account. We'll put $1,000 because that's the minimum, and we'll go ahead and click done. And then we're gonna want consent and communication. Basically, we're gonna read all this. You can choose if you want to receive communications from the companies that you buy shares in. Depends on you if you want to get any documents from these companies on what they're doing or whatever. You can put I do not, or you can put I do, basically here. And I'm going to put I do not. Like I said, if you want to receive any more stuff, I'm going to put I do not. My materials in English if I was going to get any. I understand, yes, and you can use the email below. Yeah, so those are the easy ones. We're just going to click those and done. Now this page is just letting you know that it's your responsibility if you want to add people to your account, like a beneficiary or even just someone else who has access to your account. But typically, no, I do not need any other persons with financial interest to this. Okay, I understand and done. And agreements, you can go ahead and read all of these. It's going to make you go through them. Now, if you want to, I've already read it, so I'm just going to accept. Perfect. So those are all those ones finished. Now, there's going to be some documents that they're going to want you to just sign. Okay. Now the document package is all submitted. That's all good. Now you can upload a photo of your ID. The government issue ID is either a driver's license or your passport. You can upload it from your computer. That will take a couple days to process. Once you have that all uploaded, we're gonna go ahead and fund our account. Now, the best one I recommend is the online banking option. So that's gonna pull you to this page right here. We're basically just gonna follow these instructions right here. We're going to go down to this financial institution slider. We're going to click whichever bank we're banking with, where our money is. Once you click fund right here, it's going to send you to their website. Once you're at their website, you're gonna wanna log in. And then you're gonna wanna click on make a bill payment, okay? Just like you would pay your phone bill or your hydro or whatever. We're gonna add a payee to your contacts, and you can just type in Questrade, and then Questrade Incorporated will pop up as an option that you can select. Now, once you've done that, we're going to make sure we include our Questrade account number. Okay, now that's this number right here. So you want to copy that into the payee, so it makes sure that you're putting the money in the correct account. Now, once you set that payee up, you want to put $1,000 in and hit pay bill. Now, obviously, this isn't a bill, you're just trying to fund your account. And it takes around 2 business days to actually get into your account. It says 1 to 2, but from my experience, it's been 2. So once it's been a couple days and your account is funded, it will be all finished. So once you've done this, it'll show a thank you. You can print in whatever if you want to, but if you just go to your account, it'll show you that it's still in progress, because it won't be completely activated until your account is verified and that $1,000 is into your account. And once you're into your account, you'll be able to start making trades. Now that we have our account all set up and funded, that's gonna wrap up the video for today. If this was helpful for you, just hit that like button down below. If you have any comments or concerns, write them in the comment section, and I can help you with any troubleshooting that I can. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.